Hello, welcome back to the Blueprint Studio channel. Today I'm going to be doing another logo redesign. I kind of wanted to find a lawn care company, so I found one called Yardstars. So this is something we're just doing for fun. They didn't hire me to do it, just something I like to do for a good time. So check out the video and thanks for watching. Okay, so I was just scrolling through Google Maps here. I came across this company, and they look like they've got stellar reviews. So to have 41 reviews and a 5-star rating is really, really good. So I was like, oh, they probably already have decent branding. So if we go to their website here. Okay, so my first impression was the logo's a little dated, maybe early 2000s, late 90s kind of look. Don't really like the font, the drop shadows, things like that. That was kind of stuff that was done early 2000s. The website is pretty decent. I would say this needs to be brought up to the bottom of this, and then the background needs to be pushed up to here. But other than that, it's actually a really good website. The website looks relatively modern. I like how they have the Google reviews on here. Yeah, this looks really good. Kind of like this. There's a little mower coming in the side. Yeah, I use a lot of different greens, obviously because it's a lawn care company. Looks like they do property maintenance, garden bed cleanup. This looks like a pretty generic image for the grass mowing. I would probably, have a photographer go out and, have a picture with someone with your company logo on it doing a job. It's always best to do a photo of somebody in your company or you actually doing the work than it is to grab a stock image. But I understand, they're landscapers, they're not, marketers, so. But their stock images they put out are pretty good. Although the customers do recognize that they are stock images. So typically they just kind of, it kind of looks like everything else, right? So you need to have something very unique to the company. I wonder how this looks on mobile. Okay. Actually looks better on mobile. Which is fine. Most web traffic's mobile anyways. Looks like it was actually designed for mobile. They do snow removal, pretty typical for lawn care companies. Contact form is pretty good. Definitely grabs a lot of information. I would probably put I would ask for a little bit less information. I wouldn't separate first, last. You want the process to be as fast as possible. So if somebody's going to come in and fill out all this information, they might just go somewhere else. Comments, I would probably put something more like, please explain the job or what you're looking for. Get rid of all of this stuff. For now, I understand like a lot of software needs it or wants it, but you reach out to the customer and get that information after the fact. Just want to simplify this form and kind of qualify your customers later. Otherwise, you're just going to fill your database with a bunch of people who weren't really that interested. But yeah, I mean, the website's pretty good. So as far as you know, if I were to compare it to other landscaping company websites, I would say this is, you know, 7 out of 10. Pretty decent. However, like I said, this logo doesn't really match the modern feel of the rest of this website. It uses different color greens. It just looks a little dated. So we'll see what we can do with it. I'm going to go over their Facebook page. And Facebook page is pretty good. Somebody put in the effort and actually put up a proper cover photo. They've even got the outline around the profile image, which is good. That means somebody actually made the image for that. They didn't just slap up some random picture. Yeah, Yardstars. I kind of like the name. Ooh, this isn't good. So you should always have your domain name as your email. Yardstars at yahoo.com just doesn't come off very professional. You should have something like team at, what's their website? YardstarsLawnCare.com. Contact at yardstarsLawnCare.com. Somebody's name. You always want to use your domain name. They update it. Well, it looks like they used to update it pretty regularly, but it looks like the post stopped November 7th, 2024. That's probably when a lot of their work stopped, because you can see their next post was for snow removal. So I'm sure they post pretty regularly in season, which is good. So they're doing a lot of things right. Their logo just needs to be more indicative of the times. So what I'm thinking, my first thought when I see this logo, I'm going to pull up a bigger version. I like the star concept, how this kind of was brought in. So I'm seeing a lot of weighting on this side of the logo versus this side. You kind of want a balance. I would probably do maybe some sort of star icon up top, have the text on the bottom, but the text should also be able to stand alone so that you can do embroidery, things like that. You can even do, like, embroider the star on there. You kind of want different versions. So I'll play around with some ideas and see what I'm able to come up with. Okay, so this is a really interesting idea. This is like a rocket ship going off with the stars in it. My idea I'm having here is maybe changing this to green, kind of changing this to like a mower or something. So it looks like this mower is kind of coming up through the star. So let me see if I can put something together that's like that. Okay, so I'm going to show you here real quick. When I want to grab color schemes, there's a site called Adobe Color, and you can see there's just all kinds of different color schemes, and these color schemes kind of go together. So I'm going to look up like lawn care here, see if there's some greens I like. Oh, I kind of like this one. See if that matches their aesthetic. Not really. They're using a little bit darker greens. Their logo's a light green, but let's see if we can match their website a little bit better. I might just color sample on their website and then use those colors. So what I'm doing is just color sampling their website so I can grab the exact colors that are on there. So I'm just getting an idea of, this obviously wouldn't be the final. I'm just getting an idea of what it would look like. Okay, so I don't love this. I think I might go a different route. So back to the drawing board. So I kind of like this look here, minus the toad, obviously. But I just like this shape, how the leaves are coming off of here. It looks pretty simple. So let's see if we can work with that. Okay. I am struggling with this one. The concept isn't really turning out like I was hoping it would. Too many fine details. The just doesn't look quite right. Even if I remove these, it just doesn't look right. So I think my approach here is not working out. This one, I mean, I like the shape, but the star on it just looks maybe a little bit too simple. If that star was, yeah, it just doesn't look right. So you would think this one would be easy. It's turning out to be pretty challenging. So we'll keep working on it here and see if maybe I'll just take an entirely different approach. Oh, I forgot to switch it over. So here they are side by side. And I definitely like the one that I made quite a bit more. I don't love it. One of the issues I'm seeing with it is this text down here. I feel like I could play with that for quite a bit to get the perfect sub font. The icon here, it's okay. The issue I see with it is it's weighted a little bit too far on this side. I think without the text, like if the icon was just standing alone, it wouldn't look the best. However, I would say this is quite a bit better than their previous logo, quite a bit more modern. So we'll take a look at the website and see how it compares. So let's check that out. Yeah, I definitely think it's more in line with the more modern design of their website. Let me see if I can actually replace this and show you. So there's the logo on their website. Definitely more in line with their style. Definitely a lot more modern. This is actually bothering me here. I gotta fix this. Let's see. Okay, so anyways, yeah, this is what it would look like on their website. You can see it uses a negative space. It's a negative space logo. So it kind of shows whatever's behind it. But you could also put it on white. But anyways, that was a difficult one. Let me pull it up here. That one was pretty difficult. That one, I ran it. It seems sometimes the hardest ones are the ones that you think would be easy. Something about implementing a star into a logo is just difficult. But there it is. Let me know what you think of it. Personally, I think it's okay. I think it's definitely an upgrade from what they had. But I don't necessarily, I'm not necessarily in love with it. But yeah, let me know what you think, and thanks for checking out the video.